Hi everyone. I really wanted to come on here to take the time to really connect and say thank you, because this year hasn't been easy for everyone. Like, there are no exceptions. It doesn't matter how good things look for people on the outside. Everyone is still human. They still have their own personal problems, and it's a challenge. And I know a lot of you have kind of been on this ride with me and know this year definitely brought some, as for everyone, unexpected challenges. And I'd just gone full-time self-employed at the end of January, and so excited and so grateful for the opportunity to go self-employed in January. And I guess I just wanted to come on, well, for a few reasons, to be honest. One, to just share the ups and downs of stuff, because it can be so easy on the outside to be like, cool, like everything's awesome, or oh, they'll be okay because they still live with their parents, or oh this, oh that. Like, it is so incredibly easy for people to make assumptions from the outside if you don't take time to connect and communicate with someone personally, properly. And yeah, I think a lot of people perhaps didn't think of maybe how that would affect people. However, there were so many of you that for me, unexpectedly stepped forward, and I don't have enough words of gratitude, of appreciation, because without your acts of kindness, without your compassion, your willingness to help someone out, I might not have gotten to where I got to this year. I might not have got that fire back in my energy, in my system. The beginning of the year started so strong. So strong. Obviously I quit my job at the end of January to go full-time self-employed, and it was such a phenomenal experience that I am eternally grateful for that opportunity, because I'd literally put on my vision board as well on like the first couple of days, I think, or the first day of January, that I had wanted to go full-time self-employed. And I completely detached myself from the how. I just knew that I was ready, and that was the step I needed to take and I wanted to take, and I was at that point. And in detaching from the outcome, literally I think the 4th of January, I got to hand in my notice. I got given this opportunity, and to the outside world, it looked, not the outside world, the people around me, I think it may have looked like a whim, like a jump decision to do it finally full time, because in full disclosure, full honesty, I had no backup money, no savings, no month in arrears, like nothing at all. I'd had a guarantee at that time about earning enough to cover my bills regardless, right? So I was like, do you know what? I've been given this opportunity. I felt it in my gut, in my intuition. I knew it was the right thing to do, and I took that leap of faith. And the second I handed my notice in, this joy re-entered me that I have not felt in years. And it was phenomenal and so exciting, and literally everything moved so quickly from there, right? It was a case of, I'm so distracted with how shiny my face is, I'm sorry. I put the light on, otherwise it's too dark in here. And everything just moved so quickly from there. Like I literally handed in my notice, and then I had an event to go to. I believe it was Suffolk, if I remember correctly. Incredible venue, incredible opportunity, and literally I drove home from there that night, packed up my bag, had my passport and stuff ready, and got on a plane. Like I got up at like 3 a.m. or something, 4 a.m. to get on a plane to go to Copenhagen for a few days, which just still gratefully blows my mind. And I got to do readings at Fashion Week in Copenhagen, which was so cool and just an experience I will never forget. It was just amazing. And that was like straight out the gate, right? That was I think my first day, because I think my last day had been, I think the day before I'd gone up to Suffolk. So that was like my second day or something of being full-time self-employed, which is just incredible. And, you know, February was pretty good. We had some events, did a lot of work. It was great. Beginning of March, little, you know, we were like, okay, we're still chugging along. And I had one of my oldest friends' wedding, and that was incredible. And she timed that immensely well, because I feel like it was that following week that we all got put into lockdown or something. It was so close. It was incredible. She nailed it. Thank you, universe, for that one. And yeah, I remember we were waiting for that announcement, and we knew, like me and mum, I think we could feel it. We'd been feeling that anyway, and we kind of knew, but waiting for that announcement and what that meant. And I was so on the edge already. And it got so reconfirmed that to the government, I was kind of worth absolutely nothing. Not only because I'd just gone full-time self-employed, but even though I'd had my business before that, because the majority of my earnings had been from my previous job, not my self-work, it still meant nothing. And that evening broke me. I know it shook a lot of people, obviously. I'm not discounting that. I'm just giving you my experience and kind of how I felt. And it broke me. And I crumbled. And I'm instantly sat there going, what am I going to do? How am I going to pay my bills in April? How am I going to, what's happening? Internally, even though I could feel my soul was like, girl, you are fine. It's going to be okay. Like I could feel my soul telling me that. I knew my soul knew that, but every other part of me was just overwhelmed. And in that one announcement, I felt like I lost everything, because, and I don't mean that to sound completely dramatic, because like I know I still had my health and my mum and my friends, and I don't mean it quite like that, but it felt like everything that I had worked for so many years, more years than probably any of you actually know, had just been kind of taken away. That's how it felt in that moment. And I felt so lost and so helpless. And then it dawned on me that I might have to ask for my job back. And that finished me. Genuinely, I was hyperventilating and the tears were uncontrollable, and I just kept saying, I can't do it. I can't go back there. I can't. And that was really a challenging thought, that might be a real possibility for me. And I'm so grateful to have such an incredible mum that, despite us not really having the money, like and this is no disrespect, like she can't support me. I've got my own bills, right? I've got my own things, and we have a house, and she's been a single parent my whole life. But she still had that faith that I could do this, and she didn't want to see me crushed again. So she was like, we made a game plan basically, and I was like, look, you can at the very minimum get through to April and we will figure it out as we go. And those first few weeks of lockdown, the incredibly unexpected, phenomenal, thoughtful support that I had from people that I, beyond my wildest dreams, did not expect to reach out to me in the ways that they did and connect with me the ways that they did. You got me to here. Crap. You got me to this point that I could thrive and achieve what I have this year, because your kindness and compassion and support that you didn't have to give meant everything to me. Oh, damn. Sorry. I had people that I'd known in and a specific amazingly gorgeous person that I knew in primary school who dropped off a bag of food in various forms at my doorstep with 4 cans of pink lemonade and gin and a really thoughtful little care package and some money in an envelope. That was just so incredible, because you had your own stuff to deal with. And it was so thoughtful. And I had people, because I set up a little donation page on one of the website things, just like, if you want to, if you can, it's awesome. And a couple of people used it so incredibly, and you guys helped me believe and helped me feel empowered and put my fire back in my energy. I felt so crushed and so disconnected from my why and from what I was doing and from my trust in everything. And you guys doing what you did, supporting me in the way that you did, reignited my energy. And honestly, you kickstarted everything. The support I had from old clients and new clients has meant beyond everything to me. It has meant so much. And I don't have enough words of gratitude. I love my job. I love my work, because being of service, helping people, helping animals, that's always been me. That's always been the goal. And this is just the beginning. Like, I have so much in me that I know I want to strive to and create and help with and achieve. And if you'd have told me that I would actually get to go full-time self-employed doing work that I love and nourishes me, and I don't have to burn myself out and feel like shit every day and all of those things. And I'm not saying there are not really freaking hard points to being self-employed, because there are. But all the good outweighs that so much. And you just reminded me of that goodness, right? And if you'd have told me that in less than a year I could double what I was earning in a job that I hated, my mind would have been blown, and I would have been like, sure, okay, people, if you say so. But I have, and I can, and I am surrounding myself more and more with these incredible people, and especially incredible women who every day I'm seeing breaking milestones and new achievements and showing up and proving that it can be done. And it inspires me every step of the way. And thank you for being on my pages so that I can witness the process and the journey and the achievement and connect with it in a different way to just knowing. It's just different, and thank you. And I know this is a long video, so thank you for bearing with me. And I know I'm going to look back at this video and be like, I missed out so much that I wanted to say. And even though in a lot of ways this has obviously been a challenging year, it has genuinely been one of my best years of my life, because I'm getting to be me. And I've learned so much about myself that I 100% didn't know, but explains a lot of my struggles alongside some others, and is starting to help me understand a lot more about myself, my interactions, and how I can actually work with it rather than trying to figure out what's wrong with me. But yeah, so thank you to all those people that in the middle of chaos believed in me enough damn it, to support me and help me get to this point. And I know this has been a challenging year for so many of you. Oh, and you are incredible, and I am so proud of you, and I really hope you're proud of yourselves, because you bloody made it. It's New Year's Eve. So just give yourselves a pat on the back. Give yourself some love and compassion. No matter what you did and didn't do, you freaking made it. And I'm so proud of you, and I'm so grateful for you. So thank you. And despite what outside chaos there may still be in 2021, I know you've got this, and I know you have that power and that ability to create your best life. And I believe in you, and thank you for believing in me. So I am sending you so much love and gratitude and warmth, and I'm just wishing you all a really joyful, peaceful, self-loving 2021, and I cannot wait for this next year of adventures in whatever form that is, and thank you for being here. So I'm sending you all a lot of love, and I am gonna sign off, and if you made it to the end, thank you. Take care, lots of love, and there's gonna be some good stuff in 2021, so keep an eye out.